Namaste, Tashidile Khamri. Welcome to Sikkim, the young, tiny state of India, the land of intense natural beauty, imbued with the mystic aura, where West Sikkim is the royal seat of world's third highest peak, Mount Kanchenjunga, which stands majestically at 8,858 meters above sea level and guards this sacred land along with the other peaks. And these are Kanchenjunga, Frey Peak, Kumbhakarna, Kabur south and north, Narsingh, Thinsingthang, Pandim and Talung Rathong, all in one long snow range holding Sikkim's identity for peace, harmony and prosperity. This is Pelling at the height of 6,022 feet, where from view of Kanchenjunga is closest. Therefore, it is now most popular tourist destination in Sikkim, offering the facility of resorts, hotels of all classes, restaurants, fast foods, travel agents and curio corners. This is from here that the most mind-blowing tourist spots like Pemayansi, Sangacholing, Rabdense, Kanchenjunga Falls, Kichopuri Lake, Singh Shore Bridge and Rimbi Falls can be covered. Other tourist interests provided by the travel agents are horse ride, mountain biking, river rafting, trekking and mountaineering, which altogether makes Pelling a dreamland for the world travelers. Well equipped with tourists' infrastructure like Tourist Information Center provided by Tourism Department, there are also academic institutions like Pelling Senior Secondary School, located in a beautiful surrounding with varieties of flowers, where lovely children become friends of travelers, creating better impression for better tomorrow. Day walk and day drive to nearest spots like world-famous Pemayansi Monastery, Sangacholing, Rabdense ruins, etc. are main features of Pelling, and for people who would like to enjoy scenic beauty and countryside. Three kilometers drive across forest pine groves. We are now at Pemayansi Monastery. This monastery is 300 years old. It is also the principal monastery of Buddhist old school of Nyingma monks of this monastery. They are from pure Bhutia stock, rich with sculptures, statues, wall paintings, artifacts. This monastery is famous for its masterpiece Sangthokpalri, the celestial palace of Guru Padmasambhava on the top floor, which is a precious handwork of Venerable Dungzing Rinpoche, which took 8 years to complete. Old traditional houses, thasya, which are the residence of the senior monks, are also main attraction, including stupas. Right below the monastery is the spot Josegang, an old venue where a learned yogini from Tibet delivered teachings. Near Pemayansi Monastery is a 100-year-old British-designed bungalow which is now Sikkim PWD Rest House. A few minutes from Pemayansi Monastery, you are at the main gate of it to enter into the famous spot Rabdansi Palace Ruins. The government of Sikkim is developing this spot with more tourist recreation centers like lakes, parks, gardens and museum, etc., which is going to be a famous bird sanctuary as there are 106 varieties of birds naturally available in this little jungle. The second capital, Rabdansi, was built by second king Tensung Namgyal in the year 1700 AD. The ruins of this old palace has stood by many dramatic happenings, ups and downs, wars and conspiracies during the reign of many kings beginning from Tensung Namgyal to Tenzing Namgyal, who ultimately shifted the capital to Tumlung due to frequent foreign attacks. The spot has been beautifully restored by Archaeological Survey of India, and through excavation, the emergence of royal palaces, worshipping place, public meeting hall, bedrooms, kitchens and horse stable can also be visited. The site is quiet and solitary for visitors to get absorbed in its past. About 3 kilometers drive way up towards west from Pelling, passing by panoramic view of countryside, is the second oldest monastery built in the year 1705 AD. This is the Sangha Choling Monastery. This monastery is situated on a beautiful hilltop which is famous viewpoint for the views of countryside, including mountains and of course the early morning sunrise. The premises of the monastery is quiet and suitable site for meditation. For the village lovers, this is Darab, an old traditional village inhabited by mostly Subba communities, one of the indigenous tribes of Sikkim. Their houses are of traditional designs, traditional public platforms with cattle and folk instruments, bound by old local customary rules, fearing village chief, believing local faiths, yet Subba families live in peace and harmony, limiting their daily activities to farming rice, cardamom, flowers and vegetables for their living. They love entertainments and they do it through singing, dancing, drinking and merrymaking. Leaving houses, all the family members with neighbors spend hours in the rice fields daily for a month, planting, plowing, playing, singing and feasting, a kind of field festivity which is called Ropai that takes place in monsoon. This is cardamom grove bearing fruits at the bottom. It is the precious cash crop of Sikkim. The cardamom seeds from this crop is the main revenue source of the people of Sikkim. Traditionally processed, engaging only members of the families and nearest neighbors as manpower in the production, The ready, dry cardamom, packed in gunny sacks, finally heads its journey to Middle East countries where rich Muslims use them in their food as food spices. We are now heading to Rimbi Falls, about 8 kilometers from Pelling, which is part of main sightseeing. Many visitors love to enjoy sitting by the falls and taking pictures besides these falls. One can also visit oldest mini power station of West Sikkim, Karchen, which was built during the reign of the last king of Sikkim, Palden Thendup Namgyal. There is also a beautiful river with a river rock garden developed by the tourism department. The site is loved by all for picnicking. One can also join fishing with local fishermen, as the fishes by the name asala are known to be most tasty among the fishes in Sikkim. Swimming can also be done in this river, but only when current of water decrease in the winter. Our journey yet continues for next beautiful spot of Khichopuri Lake, famous for its kind in Sikkim, where the visitors of both foreign and domestic are in thousands in seasons, including the equal flow of local pilgrims from Sikkim, Nepal, Bhutan and other places. The place is well equipped with a pilgrim's hut, trekker's hut, restaurants, curio shops and spacious parking places. The lake is situated on the valley at the height of 6,500 feet, holding spiritual values. Many believe that the lake is the emanation of goddess Green Tara, blessed by Guru Padma Sambhava, and therefore the lake is believed to be wish fulfilling for many whose prayers are genuinely pure and positive. Also, one can visit Khichopuri Monastery and traditional Lepcha village near the lake. Kanchenjunga Falls, the most popular sightseeing spot where volume of water that falls from the hill is extraordinary breathtaking. The spot is on the way to Yuksam, situated in steep corner of the road, where visitors of all classes come over and spend hours watching the falls and taking pictures, forgetting the luxurious hotel facilities for a moment. Here, the locals help the tourists by taking them around the falls and make them experience the real beauty of it. Beautiful women of the area sell tea, snacks and cold drinks on the roadside to the visitors. A little more drive ahead is Singing Stone. Discovered by a local person, the stone does sound ting ting when one plays on it by hitting with hard stone. Do not hesitate to try for fun. After a drive through Rathong Bridge, we are now at Yoksam, the first capital of Sikkim. The valley that gave birth to age-old history of Sikkim. This is here that the first king Phuntsok Namgyal was enthroned in the year 1641 AD, and this is here for the first time the three lamas met to resolve for consolidation of Sikkim into establishment of a Buddhist kingdom. Yoksam, besides having historical values, is also a beautiful village. This is from here the trekking to the high mountains begin. About 1 hour walk from the main town of Yoksam to the hilltop through bushy trails crossing streams is now World Heritage Site Dubdi Monastery. The first oldest monastery established by Gelwa Latsung Chempo in the year 1695 AD. The paintings, statues, sculptures and surrounding of this monastery are worth visiting. Way back again spent hours at the sites in Yoksam, where there are historical monuments with beautifully developed recreation park with varieties of wild local flowers. The main monuments you can see are Manila Gang with prayer wheels of Buddhist mantras, Norbu Gang, Chorten, Coronation Throne, and footprints of Gelwa Latsung Chempo and many more. Right below is Kathok Lake, though small but bearing historical and spiritual importance. Another beautiful site is helipad, wherefrom the views are superb. Now we are heading towards Tashiding. On the way is the Phamrong Falls, the falls that can be seen also from Pelling. Equally breathtaking the way how the water pours down from the hill. Phamrong makes the visitors stay hours unwinked. Waterfalls are many, but have anyone seen one like Phamrong Falls? it is surprisingly beautiful. This is Gerethang village, where we can rest for a while for good views. We have now arrived at Tashiding, the most prominent holy place in Sikkim. Rather, another Buddha Gaya for the Buddhist community. The land was personally been blessed by Guru Rinpoche in 8th century, and therefore people out here are religious and activities are always ritualistic. The place is vibrant with holy sanctity. Indeed, the celestial realm of Amitabh Buddha, that is the ultimate destination of all the beings. Visit the site and discover eternal peace in you. Another attraction of this holy land is the Bhumchu festival. The distribution of holy water, having contained in ancient water vase, is the main annual event that draws thousands of pilgrims from all corners of the world, which falls in the month of February or March every year. Whichever direction one faces, one finds Mane stones. Here, wind blows Mane, river flows Mane, man whispers Mane, flags flutter Mane, and birds sing Mane. Om Mane Padme Hum everywhere. This is here that one simple man dedicates his whole life in carving Buddhist mantras on stones as a spiritual practice. You may also call it as meditation in action. Now, the stones carved by him are millions in number. Back to Pelling after a long sightseeing tour, again in busy streets with local boys entertaining the passers-by amidst busy traffic. Your hotels await you with lot more for the evening hot shower, delicious dinner, traditional drinks, dance and music, all together a real party to be remembered as a part of your tour. Also, for a day outing with families, there are beautiful villages adjoining Pelling in short distances like Naku Chumbung, Singyang, Sindrang and Darak to visit, where one can enjoy culture, tradition and way of life of people along with the natural beauty of the villages. Here, early morning sunshine on the mountains begins the day with enthusiasm to set out for another site, Change Falls. Yes, this is Change Falls, the falls attractively different from others, where the tourists spend hours enjoying the beauty of the falls. The spot has been facilitated with viewpoints and cafeteria, so don't miss it. While heading down to Dentam Valley, another beautiful spot, you will also experience different kind of natural scenes like flowers, butterflies and birds, etc. along the roadside as your eyes turn towards bushes, streams and rocks. In Dentam Valley, one can visit famous Alpine Gouda cheese factory, which was established with the Swiss collaboration, where locals are expert in producing delicious cheese. In Dentam Bazaar, one can also visit Temple of Goddess Kali, where every evening the priests and local devotees sing bhajans. You may join them if you are interested. Yet another main sightseeing spot is Singsore Bridge, which is about 5 kilometers from Dentam Bazaar, 26 kilometers from Pelling. It is the second highest suspension bridge in Asia, the height of which is about 600 feet from the riverbed and much longer in span, connecting one hill to the other. It is indeed mind-blowing among the entire spots. Being amazed by the heights of the bridge and location of the spot, tourists spend hours moving around, where many locals are enthusiastically involved in entertaining tourists and catering food. The site is well equipped with garden cafeteria and toilet facilities. A little kilometers drive further than this bridge is Uttare, a typical Subba village inhabited by mostly Subba community, where from the border to western Nepal, Chia Bhanjang is a day walk. Besides this, one can also visit monastery and Jheel and also go for Singalila trek. Besides sightseeing, visitors can also experience local culture, traditions and way of life of people of Sikkim. Cultures are varied as 3 ethnic communities, Bhutia, Lepcha and Nepali, living in Sikkim together make the culture of festivities a variety. One such is Fulpati, the annual event that is observed during the Shera in gazing by all the Nepali communities, which involves great procession of the people in traditional costumes on the street carrying holy flags and worship articles with music, songs and dances. Another event is Nesol or Pang Lapsol, worshipping of garden deity Kanchenjunga along with other local deities of Sikkim. The monks of Pema Yansi in this festival performs purification of the land with display of holy banners, good luck objects with holy water, mantras and music. This too is annual event in Pelling, which falls in June. Losung, another great festival celebrated by the Bhutia community, falls in December. Colorfully decorated shrine where neighbors and relatives are invited for a traditional treat with traditional drinks, chang and of course non-vegetarian delicacies. Guru Thakmar Cham festival is another dramatic event that draws thousands of pilgrims and devotees to Pema Yangsi from all corners of the world. The program's main feature is the traditional mask dance, depicting the life after death and the dance of giant Sinji Yama including the burning away of evil spirits of the year. Another great annual event observed by the Lepcha community is the Tendong Loram Fat, worshipping of the Tendong hill that saved Lepcha race at the time of great calamities caused by flood in prehistoric myth. The festival involves prayers, dances and feastings. Turn comes of those houses, not one, not two, but in the whole village where the preparation begins as Tiyar Bhaitika has come. This is the most colorful Hindu festival observed by the Nepali community, which involves decoration of the houses with the flower garlands, preparation of sel roti, a traditional snack made of rice, and of course lots of meat and lots of drinks, inviting goddess Lakshmi with lights and offerings, which is observed as Lakshmi Puja on the first new moon day night. The houses are exclusively decorated with offerings of lights everywhere, and children in new costumes playing with fireworks, singing, dancing all the night. The program ends with greeting ceremony of brothers and sisters known as Bhaitika, followed by feasting. The dancing, singing in the village for weeks makes the village most entertaining once in a year. Pelling also hosted for the first time in the year 2004 the International Convention of the Adventure Tour Operators organized by SATOR with the support of Pelling Tourism Development Association. Similarly, local NGOs of Pelling like Women Self-Help Group and PTDA are much active in activities that care for betterment of tourism in Pelling. Among the main activities of PTDA in Pelling is Kanchenjunga Tourism Festival, one great tourism event that is organized every year, which is funded by Tourism Department with the support of district administration. The program involves displaying of ethnic houses of 3 communities, Scottish drills to receive visitors, cultural programs, dances and music. Exhibition of various local products. And of course, horse riding, yak riding, other local sports, mountain biking, motorbiking and river rafting, followed by an open-air rock concert at night. The speciality of the tourism in West Sikkim is both low and high altitude trek that are arranged by the travel agents of Pelling in suitable budget with the needed facilities, which involves trekking from Yuksum to Zongri, Gochela, Singalila trek, wherein the trekking itinerary of the mountain sites like Bakkim, Choka, Zongri, Zongri Khan, Samiti, Samiti Lake Thangsing, Gochela are covered, wherefrom views of Pandim and Kanchenjunga are unbelievably closest. While at Pelling, one can also visit Gazing Bazaar, particularly on Sunday, to attend fair and to join shopping with the local public, where one can buy vegetables, fruits, clothing and ornaments, etc. About 15 kilometers drive further from Gazing through beautiful road. For the white water sports lovers, there is another beautiful spot called Rangit River Dam, where visitors can do rafting, boating that are organized by local agencies there. Lekse Bazaar close by offers food and drinks for refreshment. After that, one can quickly visit Kirateshwar Mandir, situated on the river bank. Some minutes drive ahead, one comes to Khando Sangpo, one of the 4 main caves of Guru Rinpoche, where many pilgrims visit to get blessed. The site is most holy, with lots of unharming monkeys and of course hot spring where people come to have a dip. The water in the hot spring possesses medicinal values believed to be blessed as holy water. Season for hot spring is made by gathering of people from Bhutan, Nepal and locals during winter. About 50 kilometers further than the Reshi hot spring, in a jeep through Jorthang, visitors can visit the world's biggest statue of Guru Padmasambhava at Samdrupse Namchi, South Sikkim. For this, it is advisable to start early from Pelling to make it in one day round trip. Spring season in Pelling begins when mountains are crystal clear, sky is blue and hills all around restores to rich greeneries. Flowering plants all over like rhododendron, magnolia, cherry and orchids, singing of birds in jungle that all together brings new life in the village. The orchids, rhododendron and cherry are famous where not less than 39 varieties of rhododendron and equally large varieties of orchids are available here in Sikkim. Though wild orchids are sufficiently available in the jungle, there are better varieties of orchids found in orchid nurseries in Sikkim. Snowfall in winter in Pelling is another memorable happening. It may not happen every year, but it does by chance when weather goes misty in winter, where both tourists, locals and children from the village come out to play snow with great fun and excitement. It is a most joyful moment, especially for children who are on holidays. Pelling looks unbelievably different after the snowfall as the snowy mountains come right in front. Visit Pelling for more exploration than this. For your comfortable accommodation, there are resorts, hotels, guest houses of all classes with the facility of car parking, restaurants, travel services and many more that suits your budget. Namaste and thank you. visit Pelling again. Until then, goodbye.